What do you get when you cross Dracula with a soccer mom? A minivan fire. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, my friends. I hope you are doing well tonight. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And thank you for joining us. We've got Stat Cat first in chat tonight, followed by Dead Zergling and Lucent Jelly. And of course, thank you for the resub Jelly. Very much appreciate the 29 months. That's almost a year. We've got two games tonight. Rip Jump King Friday, Zergling says. Jump King wound up in an unlucky situation. Second resub in 1 week. I don't know what goes on with your with your sub. It's so bizarre. We have two games tonight. We're gonna play Vampire Crystals. I don't know what we're getting into with this one here. We're gonna dive into it blind, see what kind of game it is and how it is. This is our game for our continuing spooky WiiWare marathon. And later in the night, we're gonna start up for the first time Gargoyle's Quest on the Game Boy. So it's kind of funny, Jelly. You said the little bat reminds me of the Red Devils from Ghosts and Goblins. The second game that we're playing tonight is a spin-off of Ghosts and Goblins where you play as the Red Devil. So it's a real coincidence that it made you think that. A very fitting one though. Oh yeah, and Jump King. So hopefully we'll play Jump King on Tuesday this week. Jump King got mistreated on Friday because I got mistreated on Friday. That WiiWare game, I loved that game. The game we were playing before was lit, and I loved that game all the way up until the last stage. It became very jank and frustrating, and then the final boss was an agonizing nightmare. My arm still hurts. So I really hope this game is light on the motion controls. You planned that out nicely. Oh yeah, it was 100% planned. Absolutely. All right, so let's dive into this and see what kind of experience we get. All right, so this is a nunchuck mandatory game. Fortunately, I've got one right here with me. Oh, that bodes unwell for me. That Once upon a time in a place called Creepy Land, something about zombies and vampires. Vampires kept the zombies well drained by sucking their blood, and zombies ate vampires that died from old age or illness. What? Sorry, the story goes by too quickly for me to read out loud. motion controls. Oh my goodness. What's this? Time trials? Oh, it is. Well, that would tell us how many worlds there are. I don't think I want to peek at that ahead of time, though. Settings, music and sound effects. Up one, down one. Okay, profile number 3. No symbols, so... Did some of these letters look like nothing? Right. And character choice. Alright, difficulty. Normal, hard, just normal and hard. Let's leave it on normal. Alright, I think the character choice is just cosmetic. So, we definitely want to play as someone purple. Why don't we play as the purple lady? Camera. I have to choose... Wait a minute. I have to choose my camera angle before I play? What? This is whatever the default was. It sounds like a horrible idea. Elliot is okay at games. Welcome in, Elliot. Hope you're having a wonderful... Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. What if I, perchance, am more of a cello fan? I don't know what this is in comparison to. Oh, excuse me one moment. All right. Thank you, Jelly, for the fresh coffee. Looking forward to enjoying that when it is a little less than scalding. The rule says violins are okay. I forgot about that. I wouldn't have, my mind wouldn't have jumped to that. Well done. Buddha Fingers, welcome in. Thank you for the wheel. We can enjoy that before we get rolling tonight with our game. I'm tentatively excited for this game. I think that even though it's going to be motion control heavy, I think there's a chance it might not be terrible. If we move our character around with this and fire at enemies with the pointer, this might be tolerable. And we've got a face cam inversion. We can do both of those at once. So it's a shooter. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. The choose profiles as much of the game as I've seen. I'm going into all these blind, so I don't know. Like I don't like to do research about games before I play them. I've got a very strictly blind playthrough style. I try not to read manuals or boxes. I try not to ask for help or hints or advice. They're always Have you considered playing your games in advance so my questions can be answered? Well, I consider it now, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to reject that. At least you considered. I must the integrity of my bogus project must be preserved. All right, vertical flip. Joe Jack, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here as always. Hope you're doing great. Frownie wakes up in a cold sweat over having read the titles of games every moon or so. Yeah, the joke is that the standard joke is that I'm so afraid of spoiling myself I won't read the back of a box when I buy a game. And the best part about that joke is it's actually kind of true. All right, let's give it a spin. Jelly beans. The wheel within the wheel. Has chosen, I think that's sriracha. That is sriracha. What does the sriracha bean look like again? Solid red. I think I grabbed the wrong one last time I landed on sriracha. This is the sriracha bean, I do believe. Oh. Yeah, that's the one. I think last time I landed on sriracha, I grabbed the Carolina Reaper bean. He's Australian. Doing well, Joe Jack says. Unfortunately, the weekend is over, but that's just how it goes. The clock only moves in one direction, unfortunately. Sriracha bean is rather underwhelming. It's not spicy enough to, like, really give me a kick. It tastes alright. It's kind of weird. What? I had a dream once where I went to the movies, sat through the previews, and the preview for the movie I was seeing came on. At the end of the preview, it rolled credits and people left. I mean, StatCat says that says a lot about society. I mean, I kind of feel like with movie trailers that, like, that's kind of appropriate, right? Don't they tend to just show you all the worthwhile parts of the film anyway? Oh, my controller disconnected. All right. So yeah, I think this is going to be walk the character around with the nunchuck and point and shoot with the Wiimote. We'll see how correct I am. Have you ever seen the trailer shown for the film you're about to see? I have never seen that happen. Alright. I scrolled the thing. World 1-1. Unfortunately, StatCat says. Frownie doesn't even read the titles of his own streams. Oh, you've got it. How do you handle movie trailers aside from avoid being in public? I mean, I have a pretty limited interest in movies to begin with. I don't often make a whole lot of time for them, so... I mean, I don't know. I don't know that, I'm not often surprised by a trailer out in the wild. And if one comes on like, you know, like before like a YouTube video or something, then I just skip it or mute it or don't pay attention. Thank you for the follow, Elliot. Appreciate you coming on board with us. I am now stalking you, sadness man. To move around, use the controls as shown. Oh, so... Hang on, this might be better. I might not have to... Well, we'll do the motion controls. It's a Wii game. We'll do the, motion controls. Wait a moment. When we played that Dracula game, how did that game work? Was that a twin stick game? What controls did I use for that? I don't even remember. I don't know. Alright, B button. I've got it. Oh, I'm supposed to go to this thing. Okay. Shoot using the controls as shown and eliminate your enemy. So I could play this with the classic controller, is what I'm getting at. Here, I'm seeing here on the side. I could play it with the classic controller and have a twin stick setup, which I really enjoy, but since I'm going to honor the spirit of the Wii at this time, and I'm going to play it with the thing, with the emote. Wait a minute. It's showing the D-pad. I better be able to point and shoot. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. I was pressing the A button to fire for a moment there, and it didn't work. And I was about to panic. Now I must ask a very important question. How do you know my name? Sometimes, you know, I just guess and get lucky sometimes. I feel like there could be a compelling movie where a time-traveling Frownie from the future travels back to spoil games to stop you from your inevitable doom, and the movie is just you trying to avoid yourself. So wait. So Agent Frownie from the future travels back to the past to spoil. So like I'm gonna build a time machine so I could travel back 2 years ago so I could spoil Echo the Dolphin to stop me from ever playing it. That's... That's pretty genius. Next, Frownie's gonna tell me my gaming skill like some sort of wizard. If I could do that, I would set up a booth at the circus. The future you will be trying to rid himself of all the traumas. You don't understand. It ruins your life. Come with me if you want to not live through Echo. Oh, wait. There are 2 possible objectives to a level. Eliminate a certain amount of zombies and survive the timer. Pick up a certain amount of crystals. Oh, okay. So I guess whichever one's met first. How did you know I was but just okay at games? If you hang around the stream for a while longer, you're gonna feel a lot better about how well you do at games. when you see how badly I do. Beware of zombies. If your life bar reaches 0, the game is over. During your mission, you'll find a lot of items that will help you achieve your goal. Okay, a sword, a heart, a timer, a 3. Oh. Now you're ready to begin the adventure. Finally. Let's go. It looks like I can blow up this building. It sure takes a lot of effort. I hope that wasn't a bad thing to do. Actually, now that I think about it. I want destroying property to get me punished. Ooh, spread gun. Nice. No. It's a little weird to get used to the pointer controls. Alright, what's the sword do? Oh, sword is protection. I think I've made a bad decision to stick with the, is this freeze time? Oh, it adds time. Okay. I'm gonna keep blowing up buildings until the game tells me not to. Victory. I'm gonna bring the volume up a little bit. There's always someone better and worse than you at something, StatCat says. This is true. According to everyone, I'm either terrible or god at games, depending on the game, which is why I've beaten Cuphead and Sekiro, so I can go back to being terrible at games. It seems kind of similar to, I haven't played the original Gauntlet, but I've played Gauntlet Legends. There's I would compare it more to, Smash TV is usually my go-to for this type of game. Like, that's my baseline of comparison for these types of games. Until Frownie boots up Contra, then he makes everyone feel very poor at games. Thank you, Buddha Fingers. I'm alright at Contra. I've done pretty well at it a few times. I haven't played Sekiro. I've played Cuphead though, and GG on beating that one, Elliot. That's no small challenge. Oh no! There are crystals everywhere. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage. This is a bad way to play. I should have gone with the twin stick method. Using the Wiimote for aiming like this makes me feel like I'm controlling two characters. I don't feel like I'm moving my character and aiming my character. I feel like I'm moving two characters across the screen. I might not be able to play like this for very long. Victory. Okay. We've had one of each level type now. I've got to go now. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for dropping in and joining us. Thank you again for the follow. Hopefully we'll get to see you again real soon. I've got to brag. I'm 414th on the speedrun leaderboards with a time of 2 hours, 17 minutes, which is second to last place. Hey, at least you're on the leaderboards, though. Visually, this is a little more like Fester's Quest, Buddhafinger says. Oh, big enemy. Oh, with a ranged attack. There's a Grim Reaper. Meat. Wait a minute, I'm throwing the meat? What a bizarre weapon I have. What's this? Oh, my controls are messed up. Okay, the vial of mysterious black liquid is not good. Extra time. Let's go. So the meat is like a zombie distraction. It doesn't work super well. I didn't pick up that number 3. I think I did. The game just didn't want to give it to me. Hey, Sir Rack of Lamb, welcome in. That bullet pattern is like Fester's Quest. Oh my goodness. I almost played Fester's Quest last week. When I was filling out the schedule, the night that we played Splatterhouse, I had strongly considered putting Fester's Quest on the schedule that night. Okay, victory. We had to do both things on this one. Splatterhouse is greater than Fester's Quest. Well, I believe that. I understand Fester's Quest to have a less than stellar reputation. Those titles for the Genesis fetch some eye-watering prices. Yeah, I know they're outrageous. That's why we had to go the virtual console route. Okay, we've been upside down the required amount of time. We'll return to normal. Oh, this level gives us very low time. This level is going to be a... make sure you look for all the clocks kind of a situation. Oh, the motion controls are so rough. This doesn't even... The number 2 weapon doesn't even take them out. It just freezes them. I need some more health. I need some more health again. Alright, hey, victory, we cleared another stage. Hey, look at that, I got a world record. Put me on the leaderboard there. Alright, if I'm going to enjoy this game, I'm gonna abandon the motion controls. I stuck with them for a few levels, but... I've had more than enough. So we're gonna go with the classic controller. The thing about the classic controller is that, like, it's... The joysticks on the classic controller are too close together. That's the one big problem with it. Alright, this immediately feels way better. Oh, there's a hand in the ground. Goodness, those hands are everywhere. I don't know if those trees... I imagine the trees grow back after time. Yep, because I know I took that one out. Or I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not doing a very good job at avoiding damage. It's very good that this game is lenient with the health. I mean, it is introducing lots of new enemies, so it's very possible within a few worlds we could be surrounded by a lot of one-hit kill type enemies, but so far it's been very generous with our health situation. Because I'm not doing a good job of avoiding damage at all. This is a long stage. I'm a long, long way off from the required crystal count. Oh, and now I'm dead. Alas. I'm trying to continue. I was pressing the buttons. Uncle Muscles, welcome in. Boofinger says, I saw a copy of Splatterhouse 3 at a recent convention asking $300. It's kind of heartbreaking. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to have that one in my collection. I used the screen wipe, and I still took damage. This is a pretty cool game. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this well enough. I don't really know what I think of the dual objective situation. Like, having to collect the crystals and wipe out the zombies. I mean, having to wipe out a certain number of zombies objective, like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, what is this? And why can't I pick it up? Oh, that's a flower. I thought this was one of those numbers. I thought that flower there, I thought it was one of the weapon upgrades, since they're all numbers. I don't know. I couldn't tell what number it was supposed to be, but the part of the flower on the left looked like the X to me. Or it looked like, you know, like a multiplier. Something's wrong with my brain. I feel like the objective really just needs to be collect X number of crystals, because that takes longer anyway, and we're gonna be wiping out the zombies regardless, so making that a secondary objective is sort of pointless, I guess, is just the thing about that. That's weird. But I just like this style of game in general. I like these twin stick games. I'm gonna fail again. I used my time too poorly. Hello, Tommy. Welcome in. Welcome to Vampire Crystals, our WiiWare game of the night. It's a spooky dual stick shooter. There's a motion control option for this game, and I stuck with it for an extremely admirable 4 stages. Then I switched to the classic controller and immediately started doing worse. Have I considered using my time more betterer? Look at the kind of games that I spend my life playing. There's no one who thinks that I use my time wisely. Dynamite, welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend, my friend. Pleasure to have you with us, as always, of course. Oh, a heart. Wonderful. Let me pick that up and get damaged in the process, too. That's the way to do it. I have collected virtually no crystals. I'm like less than a third of the way to my objective. Objective 1 met. This looks really fun. I'm having a good time with this one. You know, it's a, you know, sort of standard Smash TV type game. I was playing it with motion controls at the start, and it was terrible. It was fine with the motion controls, but I'm terrible at them, and it was making my arms sore. So the classic controller is definitely the way to go. What did that stopwatch not add? I just picked up a clock. Where'd the time go? The time limit is brutal. If you're enjoying what you're doing, it is spent wisely, my friend. I actually tend to agree with that. Perspective, Uncle Muscles. I actually tend to agree with that very much. You make an incredibly strong case against yourself, Frownie. Zerkling says. Hopefully there'll be some boss levels. I haven't seen a boss yet, but we haven't cleared a world. The game is divided into worlds, and I've only been on World 1 so far, so until I get to World 2, I guess I won't really know whether or not there are any bosses. But we're on 1-5, so we'll probably know soon. So, if you're familiar with the GameCube and Nintendo 64 controllers, the joysticks on those controllers, one of the things that makes them different from a lot of other joysticks is that they have grooves around them to lock the stick into one of 8 directions. And the classic controller's just like that. And there are a lot of situations where I actually like having those grooves. For 3D platformers and such, it's nice to be able to be certain that you're locking in on a particular axis of movement. But for this game, not good, because your character can move in true analog, and so having the stick locked to the 8 directions It actually robs you of some ability. I can't think of many times that I felt held back by those notches, but this is a situation where I kind of do. Like, you can hold the stick, like, you can still shoot at those in-between angles by holding the stick there, but it's more difficult, too, since the controller itself encourages the 8 directions, is all it is. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of time again. The time limit on this stage is brutal. I can't find any clocks. Oh, goodness. Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. Surprise Sunday stream? I mean, I feel like Sunday streams happen at least half the time, right? I'm glad to have you here, though. I go back and forth. I go back and forth between whether or not the Sunday stream's a regular thing. Oh, we've got one tonight. There probably is not going to be a stream on Thursday night, or if there is, it's gonna have to happen early or end real early. I've got a doctor's appointment early Friday morning, so I can't stay up all Thursday night. So I don't know what we'll do on Thursday if there is a stream. Might be a good opportunity to go ahead and maybe replay Splatterhouse and try Splatterhouse 2 on a harder difficulty. But don't, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do if there is a stream, but it won't be part of our regular things. It'll be a replay of something. Friday, I think, shouldn't be affected, though. Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Ah. Alright, I've been hurting my clock. There are two types of... the hourglass. There are hourglass that add time and hourglasses that take time away. I've been grabbing them all indiscriminately. So, I've been cheating myself out of time. That's part of why the time limit's been so brutal. I thought... So the bad hourglass looks like the good hourglass, except it flashes red. But I didn't know that meant it was a bad hourglass. I thought that meant it was that the hourglass was about to disappear. That I was too slow in picking it up. So that's a bad hourglass. That one will take time away from me, so I don't want to grab that one. Alright, so that's why this has been so hard. I've been robbing myself of time over and over again. That didn't wipe out the tree. I need a good hourglass. I need a good hourglass. Alright, well. I learned what my mistake has been. Sir Blame says, I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, but I tried Mountain Dew's new Halloween mystery flavor. You can share your thoughts on that, Sir Blame. It tastes a lot like Agent Frownie soda tasting review. Oh, you don't know what to say about it. I see. The flavors of mystery drinks are spoilers. A mystery dew is good, Dynamite says. What time is it? Spoilers. With more coffee, you can. Oh, I can stay up all night doing the stream. No, Gargoyle's Quest is the Ghost and Goblins spin-off. You play as the Red Devil from Ghosts and Goblins. Bad hourglass. Broncos beat your home team today, Mile Hyro says. I'm so devastated. I don't know how I'm gonna recover. Hey, Pokemons, welcome in. You like dual stick shooters? I do. I haven't played nearly enough of them, but I really like them. This game is much more of a collect 'em up than a shoot 'em up. All the zombies wiped out. All the crystals, victory. Hey, it's amazing how much more generous the timer is when you don't constantly grab items that erase your time. Hey. World record once again. There are bosses in this game. It's Castlevania 64. Giant crawling skeleton. Ah, here we go. This is what I need. See you later, big guy. Oh my goodness, so many people are throwing bones. I haven't had this problem before. Alright, this is tough. Pause just a moment. Trying to grow a sunflower in a microwave. Oh, I love that. Gonna try and get lost and distracted in the stream, Dynamite says. Need to take my mind off of $2,000 in medical bills I paid off 5 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty big hit. Jelly and I actually got a similar bill last week. Not quite that much, but a heavy hit. I feel for you. I'm gonna have to start charging a fine for every roommate who leaves the front door unlocked. Pokemon says, "I'll be rich." Yeah, that's behavior that they should probably correct. Hey, Duck Something, welcome in. Welcome to Vampire Crystals. What does the retry button do? Oh, never mind. It does nothing. It's a good thing I don't have to avoid anything. Because I'm doing a bad job at avoiding everything. A victory. Let's go. Take that, Skeleton King. I dreamed about food all last night, and I was so hungry I ate all day today. Even now, I'm still hungry, Pokemon says. Oh. There are no crystals. Oh, there's no crystal goal here. Interesting. So I think all the worlds start out the same, to where I think it's going to be that there's always a combat goal. First stage is a combat goal, second stage is a crystal goal, and the rest of the stages are both. What is this? Big mode. Oh, nice. I was about to say, no, I can't shoot. No need to. Number 5 weapon? Oh, wow. Now this is an overpowered weapon. Please, no, please. I need that overpowered weapon. These enemies are aggressive. Cool, they spawned another one. I think I'm one hit away from the grave now. Well, I wasn't one hit away, but I'm real close. Don't know what the boomerang is, but... Wow, this game has a lot of different weapons in it. If every world is going to introduce new weapons like this, that would be amazing. That might be a bit much to hope for, but who would win in a fight, Mushroomed Mario or Spinached Popeye? I'm a big Mario fan, but I think in that matchup, I'm rooting for Popeye. Our weapon carried over from the other stage? I didn't even think that was a thing that happened. should play Enter the Gungeon, Frownie. That game has a ton of weapons. I don't know that one. I don't know what that did. I guess that's a screen wipe. Oh no, they've added a new stage hazard. This tar. I don't know if it hurts me, but it slows me down. So I'm more likely to get hurt. Is this a 1? Oh, it's a flamethrower. I thought it was going to be a weapon downgrade. Oh, the range is terrible. The flamethrower is actually really bad. 8? This game is out of control. Hey, Candy Moonchild, welcome in. Thanks for checking out the stream. I really appreciate you dropping in, and thank you for the follow. I thought I saw that in the activity feed earlier. Very kind of you. Thanks for the raid the other day. Appreciate it. No problem. I couldn't stick around a terribly long time. The thing about when I end a stream, it's actually bedtime for me. I stream all night in my time zone. I start late at night and I stream until the sun comes up, and then I need to go to bed. So after I raid out, I usually hang around for about a half an hour or so. So hopefully Shadowgate continued to treat you well. That was I really like that game. I was happy to find someone playing it and enjoying it so much. Well, let me pause a moment and catch up here. There's a lot I haven't read. I don't know why they ask if I want a Super Bowl. I want both the soup and the bowl, Pokemon says. I thought you said ban this message, Mile High Road. I was going to say, I'm going to pin that message to the top of the chat. Oh. Always here to share the love. Right on. That's okay. I'm pretty much the same. Right on, right on. Thanks for the hype. So, I've seen a weapon 5 and a weapon 8. I haven't seen 6 or 7 yet, so there are at least 2 weapons that we still have to discover. Just for this part of the game alone. I have a feeling that the number of weapons is not... Oh, maybe that's not a 1. Maybe that's a 7. Maybe I think the flamethrower is the 7. So there's 1. I haven't seen a 6 yet. But I think we kind of think we have seen all the weapons. I can't imagine the number of weapons is going to continue to increase as the game goes on. I think that it would just become too much. There might be a weapon 9 if we're really lucky. But what could they do after that huge missile launcher? So that, yeah, that's a screen wipe of some sort. That just replaced the lightning bolt. No, I'm stuck. Oh, thank goodness. We made it through right at the end. Yeah, the green numbers are your weapon upgrades. And they're like temporary weapon pickups. There's definitely a Gauntlet Legends / Dark Legacy feel here too. Have you played either of those? I played Gauntlet Legends, Dynamite. That's actually a game I had as a kid. I had the Nintendo 64 version, and I played it. I used to play it with my dad. We worked on that game together. We never made it all the way through. But I played it on the stream last year, I think, and I went through and beat the game. It's pretty good. I had a good time with it. It did get a little grindy on my playthrough for a while. I had to redo, like, I had to basically do loops through stage 1 a whole lot to build up resources every now and then. I was like, there's no real reliable way to get health back. So I'd have to play stage 1 to build up my health. That was really the main thing. Okay, this is going to give us fast movement, naturally. That's also a new item, the winged boot. I have to collect 1,000 crystals? Oh my goodness, I'm going to need a lot of those boots. But yeah, I like Gauntlet Legends quite a bit. That was a lot of fun, that playthrough. I'd like to see Zombies Ate My Neighbors modded for dual stick control. It'd probably make the game too easy since it wasn't made with that in mind. Well, that game's already so hard. Who cares? Who cares if it makes it easier? That game's already brutal. What's that? Oh, that's the mushroom. Okay. Dancing around that one zombie, just couldn't aim at him for the world. Okay, we're getting close. I'm really glad I didn't grab the speed up boot and then immediately run into that time down item. That would have been devastating. Victory. Let's go. I thought you were playing a strawberry shortcut game, a strawberry shortcake game. Sir Rack of Lamb says because the screen is fuzzy. Strawberry shortcake's gone rogue. You know, Sir Rack of Lamb, it is entirely possible that I may have purchased a strawberry shortcake game within the past couple months. I might just have seen one of those and thought, hey, this'll be great Jankuary fodder. Me too. I think I've got a... Why am I golden? Am I invincible? I guess so. I said golden, and I'm in no way golden. I'm like solid white. I think maybe my character textures just despawned. I don't know what was going on. Oh, I think I've got a strawberry shortcake game on PlayStation 2, and I think there's one on the Game Boy Advance. I think there's two of them that I've got. There might be, there probably more in existence. So the potion, huh? It looks like it makes us, the potion makes us invincible and the zombies run away from us. Oh my goodness, I picked the right place to be. I collected all those gems and then immediately they all repopulated. That was excellent timing. That was close. That was really close. When you're really hungry, grab yourself a strawberry long cake. You're out of control tonight, Pokemons. Uh, Picked up the strawberry shortcake, the Four Seasons cake for the DS. Paid $3 at the thrift shop. It goes for about 22. I don't often buy DS games anymore. Mostly because I'll never get around to playing them because I've got no way to stream them. So they're really a low priority. I mean, for $3, I might have picked that one up too, but for the most part, like, I never even really think to look for them. That's what we need. Pick up these boots and we can... Oh, the boots don't help us in the mud. I thought the boots would let me go through the mud a little bit faster, but I don't think they even do that. I think we'll probably finish up this world tonight, by the way, my friends, and then we might switch gears to the Gargoyles quest. I don't think the stream is going to go quite as late as we usually do tonight. I might end slightly earlier, so I want to make sure that game gets a good amount of time too. So if we get through World 2, I think that'll be a good place to switch over, and we'll do more of this one tomorrow night. This game might take us about 3 nights on the stream, I'm thinking. We'll do like 2, I don't know how many worlds there are, but we'll do like 2 worlds a night, because there are probably 5 or 6 worlds. Would be my guess. Oh, I messed up my controls. Gotta stay away from the potion, it messes up your controls. No, I just saying I need to stay away from the potion. And look what I've done. I walked immediately into one. My heart situation is pretty terrible. Hey, the lightning is back. I thought that weapon was gone for now. Thought the noisemaker, like, completely replaced it. No! Oh, we were so close. I was less than 30 crystals away. The hurry up music sounds like Sonic's about to drown music. Puts a little stress on you. Let's see what Dynamite says here. When I was in college, just started bouncing for extra money. There was a 7-Eleven around the corner from the bar I worked at that had Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I snuck away from the door every night to play it. You could save your progress. One night, I was playing it when a huge fight broke out. My boss was like, "Where were you?" And that was my last night there. Oh. I guess the game was worth it, though. Do you like video game documentaries, Sir Rack of Lamb says? I watched one the other day that was about the Burger King games. That was interesting. I watch one from time to time. They can be pretty interesting. If it's something that I'm pretty familiar with, or not worried to be spoiled on, then yeah. I'll usually check those out. The Burger King games I actually want to play. I want to play through all those for myself. We started Sneak King a very long time ago, but I just kind of did it as a one-off thing for one night and never went back to it. So that remains unfinished business. But I have all three of them. I think there were 3. So we can take them all out in marathon fashion at some point, probably. Have a week of double feature nights. Every night is Burger King and Burger Time. I tried playing Burger Time on the NES on the stream, and I was so bad at it. I couldn't clear the third. I don't even know if I made it to the third stage. The first 2 puzzles were brutal. I could barely get through the first one. NES Burger Time is nightmarishly difficult. And I've spent a lot of time playing Burger Time, but I had Burger Time on the Game Boy growing up. And like I never beat it, but I felt like I made it pretty far in that one. But the NES game, I couldn't do anything in the NES game. Just right from the start. The difficulty just demolished me. It might be my worst performance to date on the stream. I don't know if I've played anything where I've done worse than Burger Time. I used to have a nice, like, really high-quality Burger King mask. It drove Jelly crazy because she's terrified of the Burger King. But it was a lot of fun around Halloween time. Yeah, you can post it in the Discord. I don't know if I'll watch it myself, but if you post it there, then I can refer back to it at some point if I want to get around to it. All right, let's go. Shrek is looking a lot tougher than I remember him. Alright, he's only weak when we sneak around behind him. He's not weak from the front. This turning red cannot be a good thing. I need to stay away. There are a lot of those evil potions. I need to stay away from those. Uh-oh. I can't see what I'm doing. Warnack. What am I running into? These plants. They're a menace. They have way too much health. This is pretty difficult. No, I haven't played Burger King. I haven't played arcade Burger Time at all. I've really only played the Game Boy version and a brief attempt at the NES version. I own it on the Intellivision as well. I've heard that that's supposed to be one of the better games on the Intellivision, but I haven't really given it a try. I'm not often motivated to go through the trouble of setting the Intellivision up to play. I got kind of dispirited on this attempt because I picked up one of those potions and I broke my controls and I took a lot of damage, and so then like I kind of lost heart. I don't know if I have an arcade accurate port of Burger Time available on any console. I think all the ones I have are fairly changed from the arcade game. potion, please. Oh, I hit a potion. Oh my goodness, can someone tell him to stop? How long does this attack phase last? He's never getting up. Sickening. Maybe we did a little bit better. Oh. I don't know how far away from him I have to get. When he does that pound, the shockwave that it sends out also stuns my character a little bit, so I can't walk very well after that happens. I don't know how far away. Like, I can't jump. Like, normally if an enemy like that, you would jump to avoid the shockwave, but... I'm not really sure how to get the distance I need. It almost has the same effect as that bad potion. Speaking of the bad potion. This is unmanageable. That was weird. I can't see what's happening. Hey, we did better than before. I was doing really well at first, and then I kind of suddenly all fell apart. We're sitting here mashing the wrong button. Those plants just have way too much health. It takes forever to knock one of them out. Dude, why does this guy have to be standing on top of my heart? Victory. Let's go. Oh, thank goodness. That was so rough. we'll take a little peek at what the next world's going to look like. I think we'll clear the first level, and then we'll call it a night with this game. Thank you for the GG, Sirac of Lamb. Oh, next level starts off tough. 1,000, 1,100 things. To collect right away. Ooh, I like this knight. This with the blue and purple armor and the giant battle hammer. That's the character I want to play as. Oh no, I've been shrunk down. It makes me fast, but I can't attack, and I'm probably still vulnerable. Our boomerang has been replaced with axes. I like that. That looks cool. Weapon number 6. I mean, it's just another spread gun, but okay. Actually, it seems pretty strong. I'm gonna stay away from that mushroom. I think the shrink mushroom is not so much my friend. What's this? Oh, it freezes all the enemies. Okay, that's useful. No! Oh no, I walked into the mushroom. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, and look what it's done to me. Oh, I get a heart, though. And some more time? Thank goodness. Oh, that's a spike trap. When I walk on there, spikes come out. I probably shouldn't have walked on there to show it off. Weapon number 9. It's like a sound beam. It's a super spread gun. Okay, that's a bad clock. Oh no! That froze me in place! Oh, there's a bad freeze item too. All the items, like, well, not all of them, but most of the items have a bad variety. I really need to make sure to check everything before I pick it up. The knight looks different from the other one. I know, I need to hurry up. Look, we were really close to both the goals. I wasn't really far off either of them. So close. So close. Weapon number 9 actually seems to be quite powerful. Oh no, I picked up something bad. No! Oh, I just took a lot of damage. I'm not surprised. Running into that potion and then walking repeatedly into that statue enemy while my controls were messed up wasn't... That was hard to recover from. There doesn't seem any point to having the scenery be so destructible as it is. Like, I can't tell that we gain anything from destroying the scenery. Yeah, this weapon is great. No, I grabbed the bad clock. One quota met. I don't know. I don't think I've had enough time to get all the crystals I need. Oh, victory. Thank goodness I picked up that mushroom. That number 9 weapon might be I think that might be the best weapon in the game. I think so too. That's going to be hard to beat. Oh, just barely. We just barely did it, my friends. All right, we'll call it a night with this one there. This is a very cool game. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's you know, it's got a moderate, reasonable level of difficulty. The bosses are somewhat challenging. The stage is not really that bad. I think we'll leave off here. Hopefully it automatically saves our progress. It's an upgrade from Smash TV? Oh, no, don't say that. Oh, rip Smash TV. Alright, if I load this... No, I don't want to delete my player. What am I doing? Oh. World 3-2, that's where we left off. Alright, so we're probably about halfway through, it looks like. Oh no, we're further. Oh no, this is the last world. Oh no, we're not halfway through. Oh. I shouldn't have looked. I always would have been disappointed tomorrow, though. You have to beat it now. Do we want to try and clear it in one sitting? I don't know. I really want to play the other game. It does seem silly to just leave a couple levels off. Nah, we're gonna quit here. We'll finish it tomorrow. I'm okay with doing it in 2 parts. We only have 3 games left for the marathon anyway. I kind of need to stretch them out, or we're gonna run out before the month is over. I'm not going to do that. Good self-control. Yeah, I've got to take a short BRB. We'll come back to this one tomorrow night. We'll finish it up probably right away. That'll leave a lot of time for Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. Guess that's a good thing though. So thank you for enjoying this game with me so far, my friends. First part of the stream tomorrow. For more of it, we're gonna take a BRB, and we're gonna switch over and play Gargoyle's Quest for the rest of the night here. So if you want to check that out with me, it's a first playthrough. First time seeing that game. Hopefully it's not too brutal. It's a Ghost of Goblin spin-off, so it's probably going to be a little rough. But if you want to check that out with me, just stand by and I'll be back with you in a few minutes.